of her not being normal again, I guess, but I just like have this picture in my mind of what she used to be, and I know she can almost, if she takes her medication regularly, she can almost be back to that. That's all I hope and dream for her, but she just won't take her medication.
Yeah, I kind of hope that we can go back to the way it was before. I know that it won't ever be that way again, but ever since she had started taking her medication, it was like we almost saw the glimpse of what it used to be like. And then when she stopped taking it, it just got worse and then with her leaving. So I guess in a way I'm hoping and I'm dreaming that she will come back home and she will get back on her medication and she won't think of us as demons or as the, I guess, evil ones or crazy ones.
I have hopes and dreams of her also having a family. I'm ready to be a grandma. I've been ready. And it's kind of hard seeing those dreams fly out the window also.
Sure. And also a little bit of grief. You lost your daughter, you also lost the future that you hoped for her. Yeah.
She was my first daughter. Like, I had all these thoughts build up in my head of what the way things are supposed to be. And that's not anywhere near where they are now.
So it sounds like some of your dreams for her have been demolished because of her refusal to take her meds, but it also sounds like you guys have hope that if she were to come to a place where she took her meds again, that maybe she could accomplish some of the hopes that you have for her. Right. Tell me about the last interaction that you had with Linda.
Linda was in our house. It seemed fairly normal, like sometimes there's normal days, sometimes there's crazy days. It seemed to be a fairly normal day, but then she just started having hallucinations again saying that we were demons and that God was telling her like she needed to get out. And so she started packing a bag and I tried stopping her, but she literally she kind of pushed me out of the way and left. And apparently she's at a homeless shelter because she called and asked for some money. So I tried calling back there and she refused to pick up the phone.
What about you, Larissa? What's your last interaction with her like?
It's like, I can't even remember exactly when it was, but it was just, it wasn't when it was, she just put a wall up and there was hardly no interaction. And yeah, with being away at school, I've lost track of when exactly my last interaction with her was.
So you guys said that since all this has happened with Linda, you feel like you've kind of relied a lot on each other. Tell me a little bit about what's happened with your relationship and the bonding that has taken place, or maybe even some of the strains that have taken place between you guys.
I think we've grown stronger. We were always really close mom and daughter, but with her coming home every weekend, we have, when you have no other support system, you have to be strong for each other. But again, I don't want her to miss out on her college years. So it's hard for me. I'm trying, I know I need that support and the love for my daughter, but the only way I want to love her is to let her not worry about anything and to let mom handle it.
What's it like to hear your mom say that she doesn't want you to worry about her?
I guess difficult in a way because we're family and we're supposed to worry about each other, whether she's a mom or not. I feel like it's both of our roles to worry about each other since we are the only ones left in this support.
But you're a college student, you're not supposed to worry about this. I'm supposed to worry about this. You're supposed to worry about your grades and the cute boy in your geometry class. Like, you're not, this is not the kind of things you're supposed to worry about.
But you're alone.
Yeah.
It's hard to see you alone.
It's hard to be alone.
Sounds like you're both hurting a little bit and feeling alone, but feeling like if you keep with each other and you have the support of one another, that you can be a little bit stronger. You said before that you guys had attended the church in town. Tell me about how you feel about church now, and now that Linda's gone and things like that.
I still believe in God. I guess I'm just still kind of embarrassed because I know there are people there that remember how Linda was. And I know that they say, like, it's like, they try to understand, or they say like little things like, it's okay, Alex, like, you can come back, no one's going to judge you, or no one's going to do this, but at the same time, that's not realistic. I know, like, when they look at me, I can see like, oh, that's the mom who has the crazy daughter.
Must be hard. You guys said she's at a homeless shelter now. That's the last time we heard from her. What do you know about that place?
Not a whole lot. When she left the house, she went to the shelter. She called me once, like I said, for money. And so I'm trying to do what I can, what I think is right. So I call her back to say, like, I've like got this, a little bit of money for you. I don't make a lot of money. I work at an office. It's just as like a secretary, but scraped together a little bit amount of money, and I tried calling her back. Say, like, I have this for you, Linda, like, I still love you, I'm still here for you, and she wouldn't answer my call. And I tried calling back there later, and now they won't even tell me if she's there.
What's that like to not know where she is?
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. I keep having these nightmares that she's not even at the shelter, that she's just in the streets, and she's having all these hallucinations, and I think, yeah, I'm scared that.
Yeah. That would be terrifying. What's it like for you knowing, or not knowing where your sister is, and not knowing if she's safe and if she's at the shelter or not, and what's that like?
It's really scary because she used to be so outgoing with her friends and always being around her friends, and so bright young girl. And it's so sad that she went to a homeless shelter and ran away from us, and could be out there alone, lost and confused, and not even knowing what's going on. She didn't know what was going on when she was at home.
Yeah.
After she stopped taking her medication. So being in a world that is so much bigger out there, it's so scary.
And to know that you provided a safe place for her, and knowing that she doesn't have that anymore.
Yeah, why does she need to go to a homeless shelter? She has a home. And we try to love her the best that we can, but it's not enough.
Stop and